Hi, everyone. I'm Daniel McCrane. I'm a business and marketing strategist. I help small businesses just like yours implement strategies that can increase their revenue and profit margins, sometimes by thousands of dollars in that small business. A lot of these strategies that I use are actually no cost and low cost strategies. So I'd love to have a conversation with you sometime about what you can do in your business to get more money to help you out and make your business grow. So today, since I've been talking this week about tracking your time, keeping track of where you're spending your time, what activities you're doing with that time, are those the right activities you should be spending your time on? Today, for today's business thought, I thought I would share with you, um, how important it is to track your business and track all of the data in your business. So you know this already. You're a small business owner just as I am. And I will confess to you that I am not as fantastic about tracking all the data in my business as I'm going to share with you that you should be tracking in your business. That's kind of the reality of things. The late great Jim Rohn used to say, a motivational speaker, used to say, listen very carefully, but very cautiously when people would examine his business to see if he was doing everything that he said should be done. So yes, it's part of my job. What I do is share with business owners things that you can be doing in your business to help your business grow, to make your business solid, to make everything better in your business. The reality is, yes, I understand implementation takes a little bit of effort, and I don't get to implement everything in my business that I would like to do as well. So I struggle with the same things you do. So talking about tracking everything, there are so many numbers, so much that you want to track in your business. So focusing, first of all, on tracking your time, that's what it's about. If you want to try to increase your revenue, that's what this week's strategy was all about: track time and figuring out how you could be more efficient with your time. Maybe you already are. So tracking everything throughout your business will help you with that. To be tracking, of course, all of the numbers that are part of that 5-part profit formula that we've talked about. More leads, more conversions, more transactions, bundling of your products and services, and more profits. You also need tracking what's happening with your team members, with your employees. What are they doing throughout their day? Person in your business should have a key number that is attached, whether that's number of customers they meet with, number of widgets that they out, number of pieces of paper that filed, anything that's going on that's a primary focus of their business should have some trackable element associated with it. And you need to track those numbers, track that data to see how they're doing. Yes, it takes time to set up the tracking mechanisms, to have everything in place. Is it as simple as just pulling a report out of the CRM? Do you need to have some kind of a sticky pad next to the cash register with tally marks on it? Whatever you're going to use to track that data, it's important that you do so that you know not only how are your team members doing, how are your employees doing, how are you doing, and also how is the business doing. All of these numbers, all of this data will help you make informed decisions that will help your business grow. And that's what everything has been toward right now. We're going into recovery mode. It's time to start thinking about how you're going to pull your business to the gutter that we've been put into, and how are you going to get your business back on track. So knowing where you are right now with a baseline and making plans to get to where you be, figuring out what is that goal that you want to get to, you need to know if you're on track to reach those goals. So I'm going to keep this one short today, a little bit of a rant, but it comes down to this. The key element is track it, all of it. Yes, ruthlessly. I'll even use that word, ruthlessly track all of that data to make sure that your business is on track. So hopefully you find this full, you find this information very cool. Maybe it's just encouraging. Maybe you already knew that and you knew you should be doing it. So at least I just want to encourage you today, continue tracking if you're already doing that. And as always, if you want to have a conversation about what kinds of things you should be tracking, if tracking mechanisms you can implement, I have tons of ideas that I've used when I've worked with other clients about how you can track things, and especially those key metrics that you want to try to get to. If you know exactly what that key metric is, that will actually give a clue to what the tracking mechanism needs to be, the report or whatever it is that you're going to use. So if you want to have a conversation about that, I'm more than happy to. Feel free to reach out and we can have that conversation. So until next time, everyone, success.